What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. As always, I'm gonna dive right into it. We're gonna talk about Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, Resynced. If it is ever gonna come out at this point, obviously it is. But it probably has gone down as one of the worst kept secrets in gaming history. I'm just gonna flat out say that I don't think I've ever seen a game this bad in terms of keeping it like behind closed doors. Now, Ubisoft has confirmed the game is in existence. They did confirm that, but this game has gotten so many leaks before the actual confirmation from Ubisoft, and then it's only gotten more leaks before a legitimate reveal. It was slated or rumored that we were going to get a reveal April 16th. A lot of things were coming out April 16th. Doomsday got revealed, even though, unfortunately, to people who aren't, the press or, at CinemaCon, we didn't get to see it. We won't get that till a little bit later. But a lot of things were getting revealed yesterday, on the 16th, and it was slated that, or expected that we were going to get a reveal of Black Flag. Funny enough, the day before, I think, the 15th or the 14th, a lot of rumors, a lot of leaks started coming up. I guess it was listed on the Ubisoft storefront accidentally before it was quickly taken down, that, it had a release date of July 9th. And just pretty much want to talk about it. There was a lot of leaks that came out with that, along with some more leaks that certain leaks prior, couple months back, are now taken or not happening or whatever. And just want to see if that's the right direction. What you guys think? So first things first, Assassin's Creed 4 again is rumored to be coming out July 9th, which if it is, that is absolutely incredible. I would hope it comes out that soon, because I do think it's a perfect time frame to come out, as there's pretty much nothing in June, July time, at least that I've seen. I think August is when some games, I think there's a game that is picking back up in August, but at least July, there's no, at least for me personally, no big game that I've seen. The last game that is coming out that I've pretty much have my eyes on is 007, and that's before June. You know what I mean? That's May 27th. So there's not really any other game coming out in that summer time frame. So I do think Assassin's Creed 4, if the remake is to come out, that is a really, really good time, a really good advantage from Ubisoft's standpoint, I think. I unfortunately, if it does come out that day, I will not be playing it that day, to be honest. I will probably be streaming it and playing it that weekend. That day happens to be my wife's birthday, and yeah, I'm not, gotta take her out. But realistically, I hope that release date does stay true. I think that is a very good release window. There was other leaks that we were going to get more content in the game, and that it was going to be not an RPG. It's actually just going to be kind of like this, like how it was back then, like essentially like a ground up remake. The big rumor that we got for a very long time was that it was going to be an RPG. This leak has now confirmed that it's not going to be an RPG. I don't really know where I stand on this point. For Assassin's Creed 4 specifically, in the Assassin's Creed franchise, obviously we have the old style Assassin's Creed, which is more action adventure, just straightforward counter killing and stuff like that. And then we have the newer ones, which is more big, grand, open RPG style Assassin's Creed. With AC4 in particular, I feel like both styles benefit. You know what I mean? Like with Assassin's Creed 2, with AC3, 1, I don't see an RPG formula really benefiting the game. With AC4, it's probably like the number one that I can actually see the benefit, just because of the scale and the open world that AC4 has to offer. The upgrading of the Jackdaw, the upgrading of Edward, I could see it benefiting with an RPG element. However, I also don't think we need that style of combat, because AC4 was already so perfected in terms of the world, the building, the gameplay, all of it. So I'm a little torn with it. I personally, if I had to choose, I would probably say ground up remake, maybe just do some quality of life enhancements. There was a feature that Rogue had that other ships can invade your ship and board your ship. I loved that feature. I hated that AC4 didn't have it, but obviously, AC4 was such a success that I don't think they just expected to do that maybe at the time. But I would hope, that is something that they would bring if they are to do anything like stuff like that, quality of life enhancements. So that maybe some more features that you can maybe have the hood on at all times, maybe toggle the weather to where it rains at all times or stuff like that. Definitely some cleaner animations, of course, maybe some new animations for kills, silent kills, stuff like that, more tools at your disposal. Those things I would say are quality of life enhancements and a little bit of gameplay tweaks that I would say could benefit the old formula of AC4. Of course, they did say that the one rumor I hope is very true is that the modern day segments are completely out. Modern day in AC4 is just bad. It's just straight up bad. They can completely do this game without it. Shadows did it. We can do this with AC4. It's perfectly fine. So hopefully they do take that out, and hopefully them taking that out gives us more content for the world of AC4. Maybe, more islands to explore, more forts to capture, stuff like that. I would genuinely enjoy that because I do think the best thing Assassin's Creed 4 has to offer is, of course, the exploration of the open sea. Like, that is what it is so known for and beloved for. Obviously the combat and everything in the story and just Edward Kenway as a character, yes, there is significant amount of wins you can do, but the world building is truly where AC4 lands the mark and why it's so praised amongst everyone. It is clearly my favorite one in the franchise, as I have the giant Edward Kenway statue right there. I got AC4 is clearly it's my favorite one. You know what I mean? And I've loved the series. I have played the series from the original. I fell in love with it truly with AC3 or Brotherhood in AC3. I skipped Revelations, to be honest. And then AC4 just was like the perfect perfection. It was the easiest one that I truly can go back into and kind of just lose myself easily. You know what I mean? Like, it's the easiest one I would say to go back into, just kind of just play. And I think a lot of that has to do with just the open sea, just that peace that you get. Not many games can deliver that, and AC4 was able to deliver that. So I really do hope those rumors are true. Again, if it is RPG style, I am still open to it because I do think there is benefits to it, but I'm perfectly fine with it not being RPG. Definitely think there is some quality of life enhancements that they can do. I hope this is going to be, I hope if they are doing a ground up remake, I hope it's going to be more than what the Gears of War Reloaded had to offer. That didn't really offer anything except just literally the same of what it was when it launched on Ultimate Edition and even the original. They didn't even add Horde mode, which obviously was their perfected mode that they added since Gears 2 and has been in all of them since. So I hope this remake for Assassin's Creed is going to be more than just a visual enhancement. Obviously if they give us the visuals of like Valhalla and Shadows, I'm perfectly fine with that because they are absolutely incredible. But I would want some quality of life enhancements. I would want some more, animations, maybe some more weapons to get, stuff like that. More things to explore, more ships to take, more legendary ships, maybe more missions between for the story mode, maybe more story content at the end of Edward Kenway's like story. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that it can do. Hopefully this remake also includes Freedom Cry, the DLC with Adewale. I would really hope it comes with that. I don't think any leak or confirmation has been with that. But Freedom Cry, if you have played it, it is a pretty damn good DLC. I would love to see that again, but again, only time can tell. I can't imagine we're waiting much longer. The rumors did say that, again, because it was supposed to be revealed on the 16th. A lot of the rumors that did say that, and then confirmed the release date of July 9th and everything, also said that most likely it was delayed and we're going to be expecting a trailer this week coming up. So hopefully we get that. If we do, of course, I will be diving into the trailer, letting you know my thoughts. Hopefully it's a gameplay trailer and not just a cinematic. I don't think it would be a cinematic since we all know what AC4 is. I would assume it's going to be probably like a full-on gameplay reveal, ground up differences and stuff like that. So again, only time can tell. I really hope we get a lot of things into it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you think it's a benefit to keep going the old style, like the grounded approach, where it's kind of just like the original style of the game, maybe some quality of life enhancements and visual upgrades. Or let me know if you think that RPG is the better way to go. I'm very interested into seeing, a lot of people in the comments what their thoughts are. A lot of Assassin's Creed fans, what their thoughts are. Again, I'll read every single one. I'll respond to every single one. This is what I do. But as always, stay immersive and stay safe.